Hello VIPs and welcome back to the studio. This is studio update number 15 and quite a lot has happened since the last update that I did 6 months ago. Back then I was feeling creatively frustrated and a little unfocused, and in contrast, of course, now today I feel creatively satisfied because the new album has now been recorded and mixed and is scheduled for commercial release on October 6th. But since you are a member of the VIP Club, you'll be getting the album at least a month early. And I'm also going to be sending out advance singles to you in the coming weeks once the mastering is finished. And I wanted to kind of explain why it is that I didn't end up doing ongoing studio updates as I was going along. And that's because this album, it unfolded in a way that is completely different than other projects have unfolded. Rather than me working one track at a time in a linear fashion like I typically tend to do, I found myself working on kind of the whole album all at once and moving back and forth between different sections right up until we were recording. And even after that, it turns out that once we recorded the album and I had all the tracks back here in the studio and I was mixing, I decided to rewrite and re-record the opening track. So that kind of gives you a sense of sort of all the different moving parts that went into the making of this album. And I guess I just decided that it was more important to get a good recording than it was to get a good documentary of the making of the album. But just as a way of sharing some details with you, I recorded the album at Reservoir Studios in New York City with engineer Robert L. Smith, who was the engineer that I worked with on La Strada back in 2015. And I also had the pleasure of working with a quartet of vocalists and a string trio. And those women helped to bring the album to life. And I think you're really going to love this new sound that we found on this record. Evensong has been a very surprising journey for me, and I'm really excited to be sharing it with you in the coming weeks and months. So until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.